Jimmy Kimmel's been suspended because he rolled a real, unedited, in-context videotape of Trump just being himself, which made Trump big sad, so he went to the FCC chair. The FCC chair threatened Kimmel's bosses because Trump's not a big boy and can't put on his big boy pants to do it himself. But hang on, maybe there's good news. We got a whole cavalry of free speech manosphere guys who have been training up their whole careers for this. That means it's time for the Hometown Hollers Catty Corner. I'm Blaire. Let's get catty. But in an extremely respectful way. We got the free speech warrior all-star team over here. We got Chappelle, we got Rogan, we got Andrew Schultz, we got that, I don't know, the Matt Rife guy, the guy who thinks he's super white hot because he doesn't know any better because he only hangs out with comics and he happened to have enough money for cheek implants or whatever. That guy too. Nobody's more ready than them and their whole deep bench of sidekick mids to roll up and save their fellow comedian and free speech and comedy. This is the free speech comedian warrior time to fucking shine. This is it. This is not a rehearsal. This is the real thing. And you guys were already seeing it even before Kimmel, even before Colbert. And you know they're going after South Park by next week. Even before all that, you started to see the hypocrisy. You started to see the hypocrisy about the wars in Gaza and Ukraine not ending. You got to see the hypocrisy about the Epstein files. You saw that what they were doing with ICE. You saw they were all masked up. You saw it was bullshit. You were already seeing it. You can't stand this nonstop hypocrisy machine. You know when they're talking about violence, but they don't talk about all the people who were killed this year on the other side by violence, or in synagogues, or schools, or churches, or Capitol Police. You see that hypocrisy, and I can see it in you. We see you, you see us seeing you. You guys telling me you don't have a million jokes ready to go about America's least popular guy and sad wooden puppet who wants to be loved like a real boy, J.D. Vance? Come on. I'm supposed to believe that you guys have no hot takes about Pam Bondi and her desire to take away people's driver's licenses if they do not appropriately and with enough vigor celebrate the life of Mr. Charlie Kirk. I know you guys see what she's saying is insane and hella unconstitutional, but also like fucking lame at the same time. It's like she's Iron Man and she's gonna capture Thanos, but instead of destroying him, she's gonna like ground him for a month. Tim Dillon, are you telling me that you really like J.D. Vance? Like really, really deep in your soul, you really like J.D. Vance. Like he's your kind of guy. The kind of guy who laughs way too hard at the part of the setup that's not actually the joke, as if it was the joke because he doesn't understand how jokes work. We're supposed to believe this is your kind of guy? You guys built these platforms. You built these audiences from scratch over decades. You are the ones who went on the limb. You guys forged this path. Are you really going to let those oligarchs, those billionaires who are backing J.D. Vance and Stephen Miller shut down free speech even without a fight? After everything you've been telling your audiences who made you all of these years? Are you going to leave all of them on the outside looking in when their lives get shittier? Because you guys are still going to have a little power maybe, but they're not. The people who gave you your power will have no power, no voice. Joe Rogan specifically. I saw you at Aspen Comedy Festival, 2004, 2005. The show started around midnight. We left at like 2:30 because we were fucking exhausted from laughing. And when we left, it was still fucking packed because you were fucking killing it. Now, I don't agree with you on a lot of stuff. I mean, maybe most stuff. I don't really know. I don't track every fucking move you make. I don't know your whole life. Suffice it to say, I'm sure we disagree on a lot of shit and whatever. But we're all in the foxhole of free speech right now together. So you're telling me that you're just gonna let these fucking autocratic assholes go around and tell people not just not to make jokes about violence or to celebrate it, although that's probably allowed under the First Amendment. No, they are going to try to take away people's livelihood, their driver's license, their passport, their citizenship, and God knows what else, defund their organizations because they think that those people are not celebrating the life of this person who has passed away enough, that they're not lionizing him enough, that they're saying he wasn't their cup of tea even though the event was horrible. You're okay with that? I don't believe that for a fucking minute. Here's something else we have in common. So like 100 years ago, for like a minute and a half, I was a lawyer. And my first day job was nothing but First Amendment work. And look, I'm not the alum that organization is bragging about in their fundraising letters, but you hang around the office long enough, you're going to pick up a few tricks. So I guess you could say I was a free speech warrior too. You and me. Look at us. And so maybe because we are both free speech warriors of a kind, we have something else in common. There's a phrase I use all the time, and I was doing a little research tonight for this, and I noticed that you used it in a video clip from a few years ago too. Essentially, it goes like this. The whole point of having fuck you money is being able to say, fuck you. You have fuck you money and fuck you influence, and you can say fuck you to bullshit in a way that most of us can't. So I guess I'm just a girl standing in front of a manosphere asking it to step the fuck up. Claws out. Wow.